All right, what is up, y'all? All right, so this will be my first review ever, really. This is my first review of Lupinranger versus Patranger. Oh my gosh, I should now. The show came out last week. Should already had this on. Should already had this up since last week, but things happened. Got real busy, so I didn't have time to actually do the freaking review. But now I'm doing it now, even though I'm watching episode 2 tonight, so I'll be able to do this review and put episode 2. Hopefully do episode 2 and put it up tonight. Anyway, so let's get into this. I've been wanting to do it. I told y'all guys in my video I'm gonna do a new segment, and one segment was to do start doing Sentai reviews, and that is what this is about to be. Episode 1, Lupinranger versus Patranger. Oh my gosh, let me talk about the show. Episode 1. Let's go ahead and say the show is freaking good. This first episode was really good. Let's start with that. Let's start with that. Okay, it was really good. Now let's start with the first scene. First scene, we start with a casino, with a casino, and so you got these people, with gambling and all that stuff. So you got this one guy who's playing the leader of this gambling of this casino, and just you tell them what to do. You tell someone to do. This dude somehow literally sabotaging people's make people lose on purpose to make sure they lose and they get their money, whatever. So, one guy plays the game, you see him does the trick, and this guy by the criminals, he loses all his money, he puts it all on the table, he loses all his money because because you say, yeah, you're not gonna win this thing. And so they about to take this dude out, and they're like, okay, look, it's about to get rid of this dude. Man, I never seen what happened to the dude, but I'm pretty sure in time, because of this awesome cool scene, the Lupinranger show up, jump through the window, literally right through the window, landing down. I mean, it's like, yo, came through, yo, that's freaking cool. Land down, and as they landing down, they kick the dude. They kick one of the thugs guy henchman in the face as he land down, which I feel like logically, you think, how do you land from the top like that, and then you're able to kick someone as you land and still land on the floor perfectly. You can't question Sentai logic. It's called Sentai logic. You cannot question Sentai when it comes to this stuff. So they just can't. They just can't. Into Lupinranger, you see them and their get up to see like their suit up gear looks to be got their masks on, their top hats, ready to rob these motherfuckers. So they start shooting guys and they shoot the guy that had I think they shoot the guy they shot him, I believe, right? Or they did something to him, and the guy wound up it's like imploding, and like it was like he was basically wearing fake skin. Term was a monster, so it was gonna be a monster dude wearing fake skin, so fake human skin. So we can get into things about to start. Now you get this cool kind of slow motion, kind of almost one pan sequence of the Lupin Rangers, and this is in a kind of somewhat tuxedo civilian in a thief gear, basically, shooting up the henchmen and all that, jumping over stuff, flip, flipping. It was like a really cool sequence. It was a really cool sequence. The Lupin Rangers are pretty dang cool. They're pretty cool in the show. So do all that do flipping, punch, kick, and all that, and then the monster pretty much starts to blast them. And as the explosion hits them, you see a shot of the Pato Rangers driving on their way to that same casino. So now you see the Pato Ranger character. You see what they about to they're the police. They're the police of the police side. So they're about to get up there and start taking in these gangers as they call them. And as you cut back to the casino scene, then you see the not Pato Ranger, Lupin Rangers just be standing there like, I got him. But like you see him as a smoke clear, you see him all in their suit, basically in their Sentai suit. Like, okay, that was a cool shot. That was a cool shot. Like all that blasting, he did nothing. They're perfectly fine and safe. Now, now it's basically gets even cooler because now you see the fight in their Sentai gear, and now they want to be beating up some dudes. It now is more. There's more kids now. They have this really cool other sequence. They flipping and fighting. It's like a really cool fight sequence. I'm not lying. The fight sequence with the Grinch so far is really good. I really enjoy it. It's really cool. So all that they get the treasure they were looking for. Well, it's part of a Lupin collection. What this is the whole purpose of the Lupin Rangers' existence is to look for something called the Lupin collection. They're trying to rob from the Ganglers because the Ganglers are also kind of like a crime syndicate, so they're trying to rob from them. So they put some kind of put a thing on them, unlock the chest. It's apparently on their stomach. They have a chest on the stomach. It's crazy. So as this is going on, they take the Lupin collection out of his stomach, and then they pin him out to finish the dude off. And as they're about to finish him off, Patranger show up. Very like freeze, freeze, motherfucker, freeze. So like, so they tell him to freeze. But as they're doing that, Lupinranger pretty much finish off that monster, and then the Patrangers being like, okay, well, at this point they're not Patrangers yet though. Patrangers are still just global, as they know, it's like global police. So they're just police at this moment. Not even they ain't got their suits yet. But they're pretty much like, yo, what the frick? And so they get him to the monster. They're not pretty much okay. So we can't get the monster because the gangs and take the thieves in because that's his thing. Patranger are not don't play with the crime. You know what I'm saying? The police they don't play crime. You know what I'm saying? Even though the Lupinrangers aren't really bad guys, they're still thieves. So to their mind, thieves are thieves. So hey, gotta take the Lupin. Hey, you Lupin gotta go down too. So that's Pink Hunter's point title, Lupinranger versus Patranger, because literally it's the police trying to go after these thieves, man. So they go to escape. They escape, and well, cool escape too. He's like that thing uses Zord, and he uses Zord, and it was a cool escape. And yeah. Patranger Ichigo, Red, he's not happy. He's not happy because he's like, come on, man, with the calling card and everything. Like, mother, got that out of there. So now we cut to now there's a shot they cut to where you see the Patranger. I see not the Patranger, Lupin Red. Everyone here is thinking like, yo, Lupin's they're cool. They look so cool. They're awesome. They take out the gangs. They're awesome, right? So now Lupin's getting this like this really good word of mouth, while the global police is getting bad word of mouth because these Lupinrangers are taking down these monsters, but the global police aren't so far. So far, they hadn't took down any gangs, so they're like, what's the point of having them? Lupinrangers pretty much doing the job that the global police can't, right? So like, but I was well, dang. So as he's hearing this, you got Lupinranger in civilian gear sitting there, listening to like how cool that sounds. Look over to the bench across him, and you see a guy with a paper, and the guy with the paper is, of course, Patranger Ichigo. Patranger Ichigo, which of course is Red, leader of the Patrangers. He's hearing all this, like he's getting real frustrated, like he want to kick these down, and they get bad word of mouth because they're not getting a job. So he's hating hearing this. So it's basically the first encounter between both Red and Ichigo. Now, of course, Red Ichigo does not know that Lupin Red is. They don't know what the Lupin Rangers look like. They don't know what the civilian faces look like. So basically, but he's talking. He sees them. They basically looking at each other right there. Now I think Lupin Red knows who he is. I believe he does because they saw him. He shows his face. So I'm pretty sure Lupin Red knows who Patranger Ichigo is. Well, as a police at the time. And you just see that they kind of encounter each other for a second there. I feel like it's gonna be definitely. I feel like it's gonna be more of that throughout the show, throughout the series. But quick speculation, quick thing I want to say. I'm kind of hoping they play something with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, since the Patriots don't know what the Lupinrangers look like, wouldn't it be kind of cool if like this to me, just for me, that I think it would be cool that if Patranger Ichigo and Lupin Rando actually became friends in the civilian game, you know what I'm saying? Like they kind of became cool with each other, like not friends, acquaintances. You know, they kind of got to know each other, seem a little cool with each other. You know, and it's easier then because Patranger Ichigo does not know who Lupin Red is, so it makes it easier for him to chat with him and not feel like I got to chase him down because he doesn't know who he is. And I think it'd be cool. I mean, if that happens, it'd be a cool thing to play with, and until they do eventually figure it out. Like, yo, you Loop Rangers, mother. Then then stuff can go down. I would love to see that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like two people kind of against each other. One only knows who each other is. The other doesn't. They become cool friends. Now they're gonna have this weird, this epic kind of almost awkward moment when they discover who they are. But that's just that's just me saying. I think it'd be cool if they don't do it. They don't do it. I think everything just adds something to the story. My take. So like I said, so we show a shot. We show Lupin Yellow, Lupin Blue, Patranger Nigo, and Patranger Sango. We show them like in their phone, where they at, and their base operations. You want to say, just so apparently Lupin work as a kind of cafe restaurant, because that's the Patranger. They work at police headquarters, so they're police. That's where they work. So they'll have their own thing. They'll have their own thing. And man, it's like what it's pretty cool. One point on the other thing is really cool. Something I've been wanting to see in Sentai for a long time is finally happened. There is a brother in a Super Sentai series. There's finally a brother in the Super Sentai series. Oh my gosh. Do you know how long I've been waiting to have a brother in a show playing the friend or maybe hopefully be a ranger? But this guy, he's playing the chief of the Patrangers. He is basically he's the chief in command of the Patrangers. They take orders from him. He's a brother. I think I recognize him. I think he's a famous comedian I think he's a comedian in Japan. So I think it's probably why he got the job. I think he's a comedian in Japan. You do not know the face I had. I was like this. I was so shocked and so happy. The fact that there's a brother in the show, in a Sentai series, not playing a criminal. Cause I'm not lying. For my phase of watching Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, when I've seen brothers, they either played a monster or they played a criminal in one of the movies. It's most of my seen that when I seen brother. I was like, okay, go. Is a brother get a role where he's not playing criminal or something, or a monster? Can he play a friend? Can that happen? Yo, they did that. They did that. There's a freaking chief of the Patrangers. That is freaking amazing. It's like I was like so happy. I'm like so happy. Yo, I'm so happy now. Oh my God. So that adds more to the flair of how much I like the show. That adds way more to the show now. This just adds more. Goodness. Whoo, finally got a brother up in these shows and he's not playing a monster. It's about dang time. It's about dang time. I'm watching this series for like 7, 8, if I since I've like 7, 8 years and I haven't seen nothing. It's finally happened. Yes. Okay. So okay. Oh, but put another phrase, yo, Lupin Yellow. I cannot put enough how beautiful that woman is. I cannot. That woman is attractive. Also, Pato Sango, just as attractive. I mean, dang, these girls are just nice. It's just, I love looking at them. I love looking at them. That's the best kind of, yo, I love looking at them. I like that. I like that. I think I like Lupin a little bit. I like Lupin, a little bit more though. I like it. She has the short hair. I like the short hair. The short hair adds more to the fire. Anyway, back to the focus on the show. So now we cut to now the Lupinrangers have a job to take down another monster. Lupinranger will take down another monster. Put this to the fact that I have to say, Lupinrangers flip like a lot. They flip a lot. Like I can't even fathom how many times I've seen you guys flip in one episode. You probably there should be a counter of how many flips these guys did. There should be a counter how much they flips they did in one episode. That's so many flips. I couldn't like flip, 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 flip. All right, so basically they fight the monster, and they basically discover. I mean, as we watch the show, we discover the characters. We find they have a reason they're fighting. They're fighting for a reason. They made a promise. We don't know what that promise is yet, but they have made a promise for a reason why they're trying to get the Lupin collection, of why they're trying to fight these monsters, why they became Lupinrangers in the first place. They have a reason, they have a promise. They're gonna do this. So they have this. You can kind of learn from this. You can also feel like at the same time they will even sacrifice. Sounds to me they will even sacrifice each other. As I watch this show, they will even sacrifice each other if they have to, as long as one of them still stands to continue the fight. They would keep going. Not like the sacrifice like they don't give a damn or nothing like that, but like just like if they have to get what they need to get, they will do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they made a promise. It's probably made to each other. It's a rule basically. As Blue keep mentioning, it's a rule they have made with each other. So it's pretty cool. I like it. That's a pretty cool idea. So now we cut to them finally changing into their ranger mode, and finally get this cool looking henshin. I wish I could show you guys, but copyright. I'm not doing that. But there's a henshin basically in this. I mean, not henshin because it's henshin. The transformation sequence is really cool. Look, I like how it looks. I really think it's dope. I really think it's dope how they have it. It's a really cool transformation sequence. It's dope. It goes Lupin Ranger. It's like okay, all right. I like the narration. I like the narration. I like that little beat they got there. I like that. I like that. So they transform, they do their whole roll call. You know, it's still it's really cool. They had this really cool another Lupinranger fight. Yo, the fight scene in this is really freaking cool. I can't even stress how awesome it is. The camera pan is so amazing. They literally have a scene. They have the shots. Once again, more flipping. And then they have these shots with a far pan shot. There's like this pan around camera, like the camera's going around them as they're fighting a monster. And it's like so dope. The camera going around up and them, and then like yo, I'm like, oh my god, these fights, these camera pan are so dope. This camera, the sequences, the camera are so dope. It's like the flip around, go around, and then they fight. It's kind of like I was like, yo, this is so cool. I like whoever directing this fight sequence like this. The cinematography for this is freaking genius. This is amazing. The shots in there, pan arounds, and when they're about to blast the monster together, the camera comes from above, kind of like shows them and comes above and shows the body of the monster. Boom! I was like, yo, I love this. I like these. I haven't really seen sequences like that in Sentai before. I'm glad to see this kind of camera sequence. I really like that. It's really cool. It is really cool. Panning around. It's like a one-shot fight in some part. Okay, so Lupin's about to shoot the monster, finish him off. You know what I'm saying? About to get that treasure off him. Okay, get that Lupin collection of that dude and get it and then finish the monster off. But now we enter the global police force. They show up, stop him from doing what they're about to do. And so they show but as the Lupinrangers see, like they like, yo, look what they have. They have the black also they have versus change, which is what they call their morphs in this show. It's called versus changes. They also can be used as blasters. So yeah, so they see the police force has versus changes also. So they're like, yo, how they get a Lupin? Like they're like, oh, how they get a Lupin collection? Like how did that happen? Now we enter Patranger. They morph. You know, I was like, yo, this is dope. They get their morphs. Now, of course, their morphs don't have the whole sequence shot, the whole actual transformation scene. It's just like a quick change basically. Patranger. It's kind of cool still. So now you see Patrangers. Patron Ichigo, Patron Inigo, Patron Sango. All here, basically ready to face both the Lupinrangers and the Ganglers. Now the Patranger have the capability of fighting the Ganglers, too, and to be on the same field as the Lupinrangers. Now Lupinrangers gonna have a little more trouble with the police now because now they got the same powers. That's when when the episode ends. That's when the episode ends. Into Patranger, the episode ends. I was like, yo, come on. I'm about to say the episode real soon though. Yo, this show is freaking episode 1 was freaking good. I cannot wait to watch the second episode 2. I cannot wait to watch episode 2. I cannot wait. Whoo! I just put out too. I'm team Patranger. I also think Patranger looks cooler. I think they have cool looking helmets. So it is what this show is, man. I really love this show. I can't wait episode 2. I really like the characters. I really like it so far. I can't wait to see how the fight between the Patranger and Lupinranger looks. I can't wait to see how that turns out. Woo! Episode 1, y'all. Episode 1 was really good. It was really good. All right, y'all. That's my first review for Lupinranger versus Patranger, episode 1. That should be uploaded today. I should get episode 2 review later tonight also. If not tonight, tomorrow. But we'll see. Anyway, y'all, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my first review. This was pretty fun. This review goes out to Sentai fans. You know, if you're a Sentai fan, you'll see this review. If you're not, then we'll watch the review then. But to that point, I'll catch you guys the next time. Peace.